Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Right set for today's video. Beer's courtesy Hot Butcher for the world. Thanks so much, guys, for sending it. I really appreciate it. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate. And this is a beer style I'm almost 1,000% sure I've never had before. It's called a Black Parrot and an Orangutan. It's Nelson and Cashmere hopped sour triple IPA, 10% ABV. And it says Lanky Kong and Squawk, which I believe is a Donkey Kong reference. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Not reading the tasting notes yet. Proper glassware, so you know it's going to taste better. So, looks like they're the exact same, but I got 2 cans of this and there were 2 different colors, but it was the same hop, same ABV, so I think they're the same. But if I'm wrong, my bad. So yeah, it actually, okay, so far, you know, does it look any different than just a big, you know, double, triple IPA in the New England family? No, you know, it has that burnt orange color, maybe 3/4 of a finger ahead at this point, probably had a full finger if I had done that earlier. It's an off-white with a little bit of orange mixed in. They're small bubbles. They're breaking up a little bit into different sizes, but like it definitely, you know, I don't know if I correctly assume, but I do think that sour beers can lose their head quicker, and this may be losing its head a little quicker than a non-sour triple IPA could. Of course, the ABV can do that too, I think, so it could be a combination. But yeah, it definitely looks like that kind of beer. A little bit of like a grapefruit juice color actually to it, but let's get to the aroma. It's not overly sour smelling. Speaking of grapefruit, there is a little bit of grapefruit. It's pink grapefruit, a little bit of lemon, some like blood orange. So very citrusy. I'm getting like different kinds of citrus for sure. Now I'm getting a little bit of that, yeah, sourness. Almost like a yogurt, kind of like curdled thing. Citric acid, like that sort of intensity. A little bit of pineapple? I didn't see that one coming. Okay. And I can see, and it makes sense with that lemon I was getting. There's like this white wine thing, so not surprising that because it has Nelson in it. I tell you what, it works. Okay. Like, I don't know. I'm not the world's biggest sour IPA guy. I'm coming around on a well-made triple IPA. Fair enough. But all this together, I don't know. I'm nervous. Let's find out. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. Definitely this sour, pretty intense. And it's like sweet tarty. So I also want to say tart. It has that citric acid thing. Huge grapefruit in this. Like at times drinks like grapefruit juice. So I'm so glad I pulled that in the aroma and got it in the taste, because I love grapefruit juice. So like, that's really cool. Yeah, there's like this kiss of sweetness at the beginning, then it's just like the sour, the citrus. You're getting that lemon. Once because the bitterness, or I'm sorry, the sourness hits, you do get some of that tartness about halfway, just like if you're drinking a regular IPA, that bitterness comes in. So there's some bitterness fighting through the fruit flavors, through the sour and tartness. When that bitterness comes in, it dries out a little bit, but I don't know if it really dries out or if it's just that white wine I associate with dry, but like that really comes in. And it's interesting because the grapefruit is happening. I think lemon is kind of the conduit where it makes sense into this white wine thing, but then that grapefruit aftertaste, very pithy. So like I'm not gonna say it goes away, but when that white wine lemon thing comes in. It gets pushed down, still there, but gets pushed down. But then that's really, for me, the long finish is this grapefruit note. I mean, yeah, just, it's so much grapefruit. That pineapple thing on the aroma, I'm not getting in the taste. So, a little doughy as well, which I can get in some sour beers. So some of that malt's coming through. My wife would hate this beer, but this would be a really nice beer for me. Like, I like this beer. The whole can is going to be tough. I would love to split this beer with someone. And that's kind of where this falls for me. But that being said, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I really, I got a box, and I was like, I got to do this one first. I got to do it on a Tuesday because it's just different from what I've had before. So like, I was excited to try something different, but I thought it was gonna be a miss for me. And not that it's like a huge hit, excuse me, but it's closer to hit than miss. But it's not like way in the hit territory. It's just a little over that midway line. All right, their tasting notes: candied lemon, white grapes. So they are saying juicy tropical. So maybe they're getting a little bit more of that pineapple that I picked up in the aroma, but I'm not getting a taste. The white grapes, for me, it's white wine specifically. I get it. To me, it reminds me, if you know New York wines, it just reminds me of some Finger Lakes wines I've had before. I can't go more specific than that, unfortunately. The candied lemon, for me, maybe I'm just sensitive to like sour and tart, because I can't get enough sweetness to consider anything candied, but for sure lemon. But for me, and I've said this several times now, it's the grapefruit show. Like I get so much grapefruit in this beer, and if that was maybe a little bit more throughout the whole drinking experience, then this beer probably would be like how much to me anyway. How much that tastes like grapefruit when that kicks in, it's like, there's not grapefruit juice in this. Like, it really like makes me question it. It's like that intense, and that not intense, that specific, where it's like basically real, not even beer making you think it tastes like that. So anyway, have you had this beer before? Have you had a triple sour IPA before? Are they the first ones to ever brew this? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.